And then let me ask you, right now, if you lost your job or you have zero income, right, and your mortgage renewal's up, they're not asking anything. You can sign and get a renewal without even having any income, no income in the house.
Yeah.
The bank will ask no questions. Is that something concerning? Is that normal? Has that happened before where when you're renewing, you can just renew without any questions whatsoever?
Oh yeah.
I feel that's normal.
That's yeah, at least for my career.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, there's always rumblings, there's always whispers of the banks in the background, right? Checking some stuff out. So your rate may not be that competitive, and they may be, taking advantage, a little predatory in some cases.
Yeah,
but
they are. They're definitely higher.
Some of them are, for sure. But that's the thing. Like, and that's where the good conversation is, because we're getting people who, I get clients or people who call, and they're like, I want to refinance, like things are tight and yada yada. And then when we start talking about employment, and I'm like, you can't. Like, your option is just renew and go take care of your stuff. Yeah. Like, go get work and go do the thing.
And figure out how to continue paying this mortgage kind of thing, right?
Do that, right? You're not in the position to negotiate, and a lot of people get into the mindset of like, well, don't worry, I'm gonna, right? I'm gonna get more work. I'm gonna do that. The banks don't deal in I'm gonna.
Yeah.
At all.
No,
it's you are reduced to a number. You are reduced. This is a what have you done for me lately business.
Yeah.
And lately you're not working, then lately you're in trouble. Like, that's the way it comes across. Yeah. So it's tough.
Well, at least for those people, because I know people, obviously, the private sector has been, cutting jobs like crazy, right? If you're a small business, medium business, even the big guys. Yeah. I know even the hospital, I couldn't believe it. The hospital is cutting jobs. What kind of world are we in where the hospital is cutting jobs? It's not like there's less sick people. Yeah. If not more. I couldn't believe it. I was astonished. I actually was mad. Honestly, I'm serious. I understand the government may have to cut jobs, which they did. They cut 15% of the workforce. A lot of people are getting letters. They're lucky because they're getting a package or something. They get some support. But if you're in the private sector, a lot of people are getting nothing or minimal or other sectors. So I guess with those people, you're lucky, right? You can renew your mortgage and hopefully you have a supplementary income or some part-time jobs, some side jobs that you're going to kind of go on to continue having your house. But imagine some of those people, like, they want to try to take out their equity to help them out in their current financial situation. They can't, because they can't refinance.
And I think, again, this is where...
How can they tap into their equity? They can't.
Well, yeah, there's typically going to be some ways to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, it's like...
Let's hear it.
Well, it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Okay.
Well, it just means you can't.
But when you're in the shitter and you want options, sometimes even if it's not the best option, but it's going to help you out of this situation, right? Like, some people are taking it. Like, can you tell us some examples?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, that's where, like, there's, that's where you start getting into the secondary market, right? You start getting into the secondary market, meaning alternative lenders, more so the private lenders. Yeah. Right? As long as the value's high and the relative mortgage is low. Yeah. Sometimes they'll do things with minimal documentation. Okay. Right? And there's definitely going to be people out there who are like, that's a terrible idea. That stuff's not cheap, right? Yeah. This is 2.5 times the going rate for mortgages. So if you're paying 4%, you probably pay 8 to 10.
And you're paying fees, upfront
and then you got fees on top of that, right? And you're putting your house on the line. Yeah. Like, that's not bullshit. That's what it is. Yeah. So, but the one thing too, though, is that if you're working with the right people, the lender being one of them, if you're working with the right lender, you're working with the right broker, one of the questions they ask is, how are we getting our money back and how is this person paying us? Yeah. Right? So you may just be buying yourself runway to sell. Yeah. You may be buying yourself runway to find a new job. But again, it's a step back, but you keep the house. Yeah. And my big thing these days too is, if we can keep the asset, that's probably better than selling and trying to get back in. True. Because that's tough enough. Yeah. So if we can find a way to keep it, and if there's an exit strategy that goes with it, then sure, it's a step back. But when things settle down, and they always do, we're in a part of the cycle.
Yep.
You have to ride out the cycle.
And guys, it is a cycle, right?
It is a cycle.
Look, things always get better, and the market will never always be rising like through the stars forever and ever. It's just, that's not how economies work. Look, I'm not an economist, but I do follow the market a lot because I love what I do. I got to give advice. I got to work with investors, sellers, and myself included. The economies are up and down and up. So there will be a better time, a better future, right? Where things will get better. But we're not there now. And I don't think it's going to come. Honestly, I think it's going to be slow for a little while, as long as we have a lot of wars, a lot of uncertainties. People are worried, whether it's about war, whether it's about prices for gas and food and their job, or you name it, right? So whenever you have all these different worries going on in people's minds, people are going to be almost like a shock and don't want to move or don't want to do anything, right? But I do know things will get better, guys. Economies always improve, and whether it's not right now, I think it could be 2 years from now or 2.5. I do think we're going to have a kind of stale market for the next little while, which is, if we're steady for the next little bit, guys, that's not a bad thing.
So talk to me about that.